something that I struggled with in my adult years, was seeing him be physically abusive with my sister. And he would drag her into the closet and just beat on her, like stomp on her and things like that. And just traumatic. Like, I'm witnessing this as a teenage girl at 13, 14, 15 years old. And then on top of that, I have a stepsister who's the same age as me, and she was having children, and then my stepmom was upset with her. I remember she threw a plate at her head one day, and then like CPS got involved, and they came to our house, and like I remember they took away my sister who's the same age as me. Maybe I should give fake names so that you guys can understand who I'm talking about, because I have a lot of siblings, 8 siblings. So Sister A is the one who had kids. Yeah, so CPS took her to like this girls' home, and the way she explained these girls' home, like, I feel like CPS could do better, like, our government can do better, like helping children. But they took her to this home where it was all girls, so it was a girls' home, and they had a boys' home, but she was taken to the girls' home, and she said that there was bars on the windows so that girls wouldn't escape, because some girls would escape, and some girls in the girls' home would had like ankle monitors, and like these are all teenage girls. And she said that men would knock on the window at night to get them to open the window and try to escape so that they can have, I'll try to keep it PG. And that, just the rationing of food was like really like small. Not that mattered for us and me and my siblings growing up, because we were always hungry, and like having a lot of siblings, obviously. I think that's one of the reasons why I would never have a big family of my own, because like if you can't handle having a big family, like dividing your time amongst all these children and not also be able to provide for them financially, then I solely am against people having multiple, like a big family, like 7, 6 children. Like for me, I think I would only ever have like the max 3 children, because I think that children do need our attention, and they need our love and care, and my siblings and I did not get that growing up. One detail I forgot, Sister C, I'll do it in order of ages, actually Sister 4, because she's the youngest girl out of all of us. We did not know that she existed until we were in our teenage years. I think it was my junior year of high school. So my dad was a cheater, and he cheated on my stepmom and had this daughter, and she is half black, half white. That's important to the story. What mattered was how my stepmom treated her, and to this day, like, we were literally talking about it yesterday or today, I can't remember, but about how like my stepmom just hates her. Like, she hates my sister. I'm like all over the place, so I'm hoping you keep up with me. And like, this is just the raw, unfiltered, well, kind of filtered, because got to keep it PG, of my life. And yeah, it was chaotic. Like, I guess that's why I'm kind of like all over the place, because my life was just chaotic growing up. Like, there was no structure. There was just, anything that was supposedly kind of structured for me personally was being in the hospital. Like, that was like, I knew I was always going to be in the hospital. Like, that was my life. Like, I grew up in the hospital, and growing up, like, I found more comfort being in a hospital than being at home. And that's really sad to say, because like, what kind of child would like want that? Like, I feel like most children, like, you think of kids with cancer and like they're in the hospital, like with leukemia, like those kids, they always wanted to go home and stuff like that. And I just remember like just having fun in the hospital, like, and I think some of it that made it fun being in the hospital was the nurses and the doctors made it fun, and like the volunteers, like I still had to go to school, but they made it fun. Like I got to meet the Globetrotters and the Oakland A's and the Oakland Raiders and just all these famous people, and then like musicians would come. Actually, that's how I fell in love with music. I remember this I'm going to tell you my first crush as a child. There was this white boy who came to the hospital and he was playing the guitar for us. And like I immediately just fell in love with the guitar and this guy. And I was like, oh my goodness, he's so cute. But anyways, that was like the only thing that I found structure in my life. And everything else was just chaotic. So like if I'm all over the place with that, that's literally why. It was because everything in my life was chaotic. And like I can't imagine what it was like with my other siblings having to always be at home, because I hated being at home. Like I remember my dad pulling a knife out on us once because he was so stressed and he threatened to kill us all, and I had to call the cops on my dad. Like I called the police on my dad and told them everything, and they came to the house and they pulled my dad outside, and